Imagine a world where every business decision, every leadership choice, and every operational strategy is guided by faith and moral integrity. This concept isn't far-fetched. In fact, it's a powerful model known as Jesus as our CEO. This idea brings the teachings and example of Jesus Christ into the heart of our organizations, transforming the way we lead and operate. When we think of Jesus as our CEO, we imagine him not just as a spiritual guide, but as a role model in every aspect of leadership. This approach is about integrating faith into business, creating an environment where ethical principles and compassionate leadership thrive. It's about making decisions that reflect our deepest values and cultivating a workplace that respects and uplifts every individual. In a world where businesses often face ethical dilemmas and challenging decisions, having Jesus as our CEO can offer a clear moral compass. His teachings provide timeless wisdom that can guide us through complex situations, ensuring that our choices are both humane and just. This model encourages us to lead with humility, serve with love, and manage with a sense of greater purpose. By embracing the principles of Jesus' leadership, we can create organizations that not only achieve great success, but also make a positive impact on society. Let's delve into these principles and see how they can transform our approach to business leadership. One of the core principles of Jesus' leadership is serving others. This concept is beautifully illustrated in Mark chapter 10, verses 42 to 45, where Jesus explains that true leadership is not about exerting power, but about serving those we lead. He says, "For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." Servant leadership is about putting the needs of others first. In a business context, this means prioritizing the well-being of employees, customers, and the community. It's about creating an environment where everyone feels valued and supported. Leaders who embody this principle are approachable, empathetic, and dedicated to the growth and success of their team. Imagine a manager who takes the time to listen to their employees, understands their challenges, and provides the resources they need to succeed. This kind of leadership fosters loyalty, boosts morale, and enhances productivity. When employees feel cared for, they're more motivated and engaged, leading to better outcomes for the entire organization. By following Jesus' example of servant leadership, we can build stronger, more compassionate workplaces. This approach not only benefits individuals, but also contributes to the overall success and sustainability of the organization. Making decisions based on values is another crucial aspect of having Jesus as our CEO. Jesus' teachings emphasize integrity, compassion, and wisdom. Matthew chapter 22, verses 37 to 40 captures this beautifully. "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment, and the second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself." In the business world, values-based decision-making means considering the ethical implications of our choices. It's about asking ourselves whether our decisions align with our core values and the principles taught by Jesus. This approach ensures that our actions are not only profitable, but also just and honorable. For instance, a company faced with a difficult financial decision might choose to prioritize the welfare of its employees over short-term gains. This could mean avoiding layoffs during tough times, even if it requires making sacrifices elsewhere. Such decisions reflect a commitment to compassion and integrity, fostering trust and loyalty among stakeholders. Values-based decision-making also involves being transparent and honest in our dealings. It means communicating openly with employees, customers, and partners, and building relationships based on trust and mutual respect. By doing so, we create a culture of accountability and ethical behavior that benefits everyone involved. Stewardship and accountability are fundamental principles in the concept of Jesus as our CEO. In Luke chapter 12, verse 48, Jesus teaches, "From everyone who has been given much, much will be demanded, and from the one who has been entrusted with much, much more will be asked." This highlights the responsibility we have to manage our resources wisely. In a business setting, stewardship means being mindful of how we use the company's assets, whether they are financial, human, or material. It's about making decisions that ensure long-term sustainability rather than short-term gains. This involves careful planning, prudent spending, and investing in initiatives that align with our values and mission. Accountability goes hand in hand with stewardship. It means taking responsibility for our actions and their outcomes. Leaders who embrace this principle are transparent about their decisions and willing to admit mistakes. They hold themselves and their teams accountable for achieving goals and maintaining ethical standards. An organization that practices good stewardship and accountability builds trust with its stakeholders. Employees feel secure knowing that their leaders are making wise and ethical decisions. Investors and customers gain confidence in the company's long-term viability. Ultimately, these principles contribute to a stable and prosperous business environment. Section 5, Collaboration and Community. Collaboration and community are vital elements of Jesus' leadership model. In John 17:21-23, Jesus prays for unity among his followers, saying that all of them may be one, Father, just as you are in me and I am in you. This underscores the importance of working together harmoniously. In the business world, collaboration means fostering a team-oriented culture where everyone works together towards common goals. It's about recognizing that each person brings unique skills and perspectives, and that by working together we can achieve more than we could individually. Leaders who encourage collaboration create an environment of mutual respect and shared purpose. Community, on the other hand, extends beyond the workplace. It's about building strong relationships with customers, partners, and the broader society. Businesses that invest in their communities through charitable initiatives, support for local causes, and ethical practices contribute to the overall well-being of society. When an organization values collaboration and community, it becomes a place where people feel connected and supported. Employees are more engaged, customers are more loyal, and the business enjoys a positive reputation. These relationships are invaluable assets that drive long-term success. Section 6, Innovation and Risk-Taking. Innovation and risk-taking are essential components of effective leadership. Jesus demonstrated boldness and faith in his actions, such as when he walked on water in Matthew 14:22-33. This story teaches us the importance of stepping out of our comfort zones and trusting in our abilities and vision. In a business context, innovation involves exploring new ideas and approaches to stay competitive and relevant. It means being willing to take calculated risks to achieve growth and progress. Leaders who encourage innovation foster a culture of creativity and experimentation, where employees feel empowered to think outside the box. Risk-taking, however, should be balanced with wisdom and discernment. It's about evaluating potential outcomes and making informed decisions. By integrating faith into this process, leaders can seek guidance and clarity, ensuring that their actions are aligned with their values and mission. When an organization embraces innovation and risk-taking, it stays agile and adaptable in a constantly changing market. This proactive approach can lead to new opportunities, improved products and services, and greater overall success. Section 7, Forgiveness and Restoration. Forgiveness and restoration are powerful principles that can transform an organization's culture. In Matthew 18:21-35, Jesus teaches about the importance of forgiving others. He explains that just as we have been forgiven, we should extend forgiveness to those who wrong us. In the workplace, mistakes and conflicts are inevitable. Embracing forgiveness means addressing these issues with compassion and understanding rather than judgment and punishment. It involves giving people the opportunity to learn from their mistakes and grow. This fosters a culture of continuous improvement and mutual respect. Restoration goes a step further by actively helping individuals rebuild and recover. Leaders who practice restorative justice focus on healing and reconciliation rather than retribution. This approach not only helps individuals but also strengthens the entire organization by promoting a supportive and inclusive environment. By integrating forgiveness and restoration into our leadership practices, we create a culture where people feel valued and respected. This leads to greater employee satisfaction, loyalty, and overall organizational harmony. Section 8, Conclusion. Incorporating the principles of Jesus' leadership into our organizations can lead to profound positive outcomes. By embracing servant leadership, we prioritize the well-being of others and foster a supportive environment. Values-based decision-making ensures that our actions are ethical and aligned with our core beliefs. Stewardship and accountability help us manage resources wisely and build trust with stakeholders. Collaboration and community enhance teamwork and strengthen our connections with the broader society. Innovation and risk-taking drive progress and adaptability, while forgiveness and restoration create a culture of compassion and continuous improvement. When we view Jesus as our CEO, we bring faith into the heart of our leadership practices. This approach not only enhances our success, but also makes a positive impact on the world around us. By following these guiding principles, we can create organizations that are not only thriving, but also uplifting and transformative.